Good morning. You can begin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can.
We can start.
Yeah.
So, very good morning to all the distinguished speakers, respected Pro VC sir, Register sir, Dean sir, my colleagues, and all the participants. It is a glorious moment to extend my warm wishes on behalf of the TEQIP family. I want to convey my heartfelt gratitude to the TEQIP faculties for their great initiative, Let's Crack the Gate, for helping the students with free lectures, materials, test series, etc. As one of the major disbursement link indicator, GATE coaching was provided by TEQIP project to the students of TEQIP funded institutions by external agencies, which incurred huge cost to the institutions and was inaccessible by the students who were not part of the TEQIP funded institutions. Amidst pandemic, when educational institutions are not functioning in full swing, these young faculty members have developed this non-profit initiative for providing free training and mentorship as a social cause. All TEQIP faculties are having a great record with GATE training and mentorship, as they have been providing the same for more than 3 years at their institutions. All are graduates and postgraduates of IITs and NITs. Now, TEQIP faculties are reaching out to all the engineering colleges of our country to provide a free GATE orientation program to motivate students, where they discuss about the detailed insight about the GATE exam. Today, we have arranged the same orientation program at our institute so that our students can take the opportunity to interact with the speakers and avail the free GATE coaching facility. The objective of today's program is to increase the awareness about the GATE, to give a brief idea about the participation strategy of GATE, to enlighten the knowledge about the future opportunities after GATE, to transfer the knowledge about the free online GATE material availability. I am extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to thank all the TEQIP faculties for their great initiative. Thank you all. Now I am requesting our Pro Vice Chancellor sir to welcome the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Payal. So I am very much happy, good morning, to invite everyone, especially very young faculty member. We mentioned their name, Mr. Mohit Teacher, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, IISc Tripura.
Thank you, sir.
Then Professor Shafat Khan, Assistant Professor, Department of Food Technology, IISc Tripura. Professor Rahimuddin, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical Engineering, IISc Tripura. And with us, we are having today Dr. E. Ranganath, Registrar of University Tripura, Dr. Piyanshu Rana, Dean, and all faculty members of ICFAI University Tripura, as well as several of students of our university. And I hope students from other institutions also participating in this program. In fact, these young faculty members, they studied in very good institution, and we are very much, and personally as an institution also, we are very much thankful and also look the kind of promising future we have in our country when we have such young faculties that they are coming forward to share their skills and their knowledge to many students across the country, especially our university. We are in the northeastern region, and our students also look for such opportunity to appear for GATE and also make good career, because I have gone through objective of the program, so I am sure this all will be spelled out what is the objective of doing GATE and all. But we are also very happy to also inform everyone, especially our young faculty members who have taken such great initiative, that in our university we have a large number of faculty members who have studied in various great institutions, different IITs, IISc Bangalore, TIFR, and also from US universities PhD. And majority of them, many of them has gone through, one is GATE, and for science also there is another exams are there. So GRF and other exams are there. So they have gone through these GATE, and we also are giving GATE coaching. So we can also would like to be part of your great initiative from our university with our young faculties, so that we can take this movement forward for the benefit of other students across the country. So the time you have really shown us a way, and we are really thankful to you and appreciate your initiative. And I really thankful to your parents that you are so young and you are thinking about other young students across the country. So I wish all our students and all our faculty members also learn from this talk today, and it will be more of a discussion and exchanging views, and this will encourage our students to try large number to appear for GATE. And I would like to tell in this gathering that if they try for GATE and then they also try for GRE, these are all similar things. By doing GRE, appearing for GRE, and then do TOEFL, they can go for studying in US and other countries. That is, they will open another era for doing research in foreign countries. So this is a good starting to try for GATE, and simultaneously they can also try for GRE. Both they can do simultaneously together. So with this, I again welcome you everyone here, and all the faculty member, young faculty member who are resource persons here, and all our participants, our own faculty member, our students, and everyone who are participating, that this program will be of great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Madam, you are mute. Unmute yourself.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome address and always motivating and supporting us for doing such kind of things. Thank you. Now, I would like to request our registrar sir to address the gathering.
Thank you, Dr.
Over to you, sir.
Good morning to all. Respected Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Biplav Haldar, sir, and today's speakers, Professor Mohit, Professor Safid Khan, and Professor Rahimuddin, and my colleagues, Dr. Priyanshana Bhattakar, Dr. Payal, and others, and the students. I'm happy to be a part of this program. When I seen that the coaching of this GATE or the motivating the students to appear in the competitive examinations, I recollected my days when I am appearing for these examinations like NET and all. Always there is a difference between appearing in a theory examination or university examination and participating in this nation level competitions and examinations. Certainly everybody requires orientation. And when people will prepare for these examinations, I was analyzing the examinations when there is an examination of 150 marks in this competitive examination especially. So the last 5 to 6 years I analyzed how the marks are there for those toppers. Maximum nobody got 150 out of 150. Maybe the topper got 148 or 142. And obviously the second topper is with a difference of 135. So afterwards, when you see the bunch of students will be at one spot. So preparing and focusing on these competitive examinations. So basically depends upon a strategy we have to follow. Focus on where we are strong. And ultimately, all the members who got recent experience in coaching, so they will guide all of you in this program. But basically, in my view, appearing for these examinations is a short-term goal for your long-term career. So for this short-term goal, people have to focus there may be so many students who will be appearing for these examinations, but how many will be seriously preparing to achieve the target? And that number is always less. So analyzing our strength, identifying our weakness, analyzing the pattern, how the question paper is given, and preparing for the best will be the focus of such examinations. So it is a great initiative from the department, and thank you for the support getting from the speakers of today. So once again, I wish success of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now, our first speaker is Mr. Mohit Teacher. He has completed his MTech from IIT Roorkee in 2015, presently pursuing PhD from NIT Srinagar and working as an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at IISc Tripura. He has more than 5 years of teaching experience, in which 2.5 years he has spent in ICFAI Gandhinagar and more than 3 years in IISc Tripura. He is working in the field of joining of aluminum, magnesium and its alloy by using friction stir welding. I welcome you, sir, and now the session is over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I am sharing my screen, ma'am. Please let me know.
Yes, sure, sir.
So I'm just like to inform one thing to the students that they will be definitely having some questions. They can write their questions in the chat box, and we are also live in the YouTube, and YouTube also they can type their questions. Definitely, I'm sure that they will be having questions.
Yes, sir. Sure. Shall we start now?
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
Okay. So thank you so much, ma'am, for brief introduction about me. And before starting, I would like to thanks to the Pro VC sir of TEQIP University and Registrar sir and all the authority, management and academic authorities for allowing us to organize this webinar on the Let's Create the Gate. I assure you, sir, that at the end of this webinar, the students, those who want to pursue higher studies, as well as those students, those who are preparing for the competitive examinations, they will be benefited with this webinar. Okay, so we basically we are the TEQIP faculties. So we are working from past 3.5 months on some of the initiative. Means we have taken some initiative, and that completely depends. Like we want that there will be 100% free learning for all, especially the students, those who want to learn something, or the students for the engineering students of 5 core branches. Okay. So today we are here. We will brief you about. I will brief you about the what is TEQIP project and what TEQIP faculties and their qualifications and what is our initiative. Then next to me, Rahim sir will brief you about the scope and opportunities of the GATE examination. And in the end, Shapat sir will brief you about the what is the preparation strategy that we have to use. Okay. And in the last, we will take the question and answer session. So if you have any queries, you can ask us. Okay. So let's start. So TEQIP is basically the Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. So that's why it's an abbreviation, that is TEQIP. And as it is the 3rd phase, so that's why we are calling it as a TEQIP 3. Before that also there was 2 phases, TEQIP 1 and TEQIP 2. But there were no faculty recruitment. In this TEQIP 3 phase only, there were faculty recruitment, as well as there was financial support is also provided to the institutions. Okay, so to improve the infrastructures. Now, this is the project that is governed by the Ministry of Education or of Government of India. This project was started in 2017. By then, it's MHRD, Government of India, by the financial support of the World Bank. Okay. Now, every object of not only of the Government of India, but of any of the category, like the students, those who have joined us, if they are from final year, like 7th or 8th semester, you also have the projects. Okay, you are also pursuing the projects. So before going for the, before starting something in the project, we have to choose some objectives. And in that objective, we are defining some methodology. In methodology, like we are defining some points, and we will experiment on that points, and at the end, we will conclude something. Okay. So the government of India also has the objective of this project, that is a systematic transformation of the technical education system with a quality special focus on overall quality improvement in engineering education. The overall meaning is we have to enhance the quality of technical education is the main motto of this project. Okay. Now, every project of the government of India is implemented by a nodal agency. So the nodal agency of this project means the agency who are looking all the documents related to this TEQIP project is NPIU. Okay. So next is, as I said, that whenever we are taking some projects, we have some points in that. On the basis of that, we will define that like we will get some result or conclude something. Okay. So now, what are the points of this of this project, overall project, that at the end of, like, it was started in 2017. So in 2018 we can conclude something. In 2019 and 20 and 21 we can say something like we have achieved something. Okay. So there were total 4 DLIs, like the points here we are defining by the disbursement link indicators. We are calling it as the DLIs. So first DLI was the accreditation, NBA accreditation. So whatever the program in which we are giving the TEQIP faculties, it should be accredited and be accredited at the end of this project. Okay. Second one was every institute, especially this project, TEQIP 3 project is in the low income state, 12 low income states, or especially the government institution of this low income states. Okay. So they should be like, how much time government should be at the financial support of this particular institution. So at the end of this project, like government said that we are providing the faculty members like main power, we are supporting you financially. At the end of this project, you should come out with a UGC autonomy, that you should become an autonomous body. Okay. Next is these first two were related with the institution. Next two, that is third one and the fourth one, which is related with the students. The third one is basically that we have to increase the participation of final year students in the GATE examination. Okay. And the fourth one was the second one, which is related with the student, is when all the students will participate in the GATE examination at the third point, after that we will make GATE as a mandatory exit examination, so that quality of the engineering can be enhanced. Okay. But as this project was started in 2017, April 2017, but we faculty members were recruited in January 2018. So in 2018 there was a news in the paper media or vocal media that like AICT now making mandatory GATE as an exit examination. But this was clarified by Professor MP Punia, who is a vice chancellor right now as well of AICT, that we have not made it mandatory yet, but we will pass. Okay. So what is the mandatory exit examination? That if you have completed your degree, BTech degree, or you have successfully cleared all the 8 semesters or all the 4 years, but still there will be 2 conditions. First is you have to complete all the semesters. Second one is in the final year you have to appear in the GATE examination and you have to qualify that examination. So if you will fulfill both the conditions, then only you will get a BTech degree. But as he was already clarified that right now also it is not a mandatory exit examination. You just have to clear 8 semesters with and you will get a BTech degree. Okay. But again, now I'm coming to the third point, which is the increase the percentage ratio of final year student in the GATE examination. So how we will increase this ratio? Because the institution, technical institution I'm talking about, those who have registered under AICTE, every IITs, those who are organizing the GATE examination, they are sending the posters to the institutions. Okay. So if it's not like from past 3-4 years they are sending from the GATE was started. Okay. So why, if they are sending from that time, then why the participation of final year student is not increasing? That was the main criteria. Main basically we have to think of. So government has, like as I said, in this project, government has selected faculty members as well. So how to increase the participation of final year students? Okay, you should. They decided that okay, we will send the faculty members, those who have qualified the GATE examination. Okay, so the first criteria of the selection of the TEQIP faculties was you have to qualify the GATE examination from 1988. From the GATE examination was started. If you have any of the qualifying marks scorecard, okay, if you have valid scorecard, means not valid, but if you have qualified GATE from 1988 to till now, you can apply for this job. Okay, so one more thing is here that TEQIP faculties, those who have under this project, working under this project, have not qualified the GATE examination one time but multiple times. I myself has qualified the GATE examination 7 to 8 times. Okay. And the basic other criteria was MTech. The basic qualification was MTech. And most probably the faculty members, those who have joined, they have MTech from IITs, NITs, IIITs or CFTIs. Okay. Next is 26% of the faculty members, those who have selected under this, like around 1500 plus TEQIP faculties members are working in 12 low income states. Okay. Among them, 26% are PhD from IITs and NITs. Now, this data I have taken from 2017-18 basically, when we were recruited. But now the faculty members, those who are pursuing PhD at that time, now 3.5 years completed. So most probably they have completed their PhD, and this data has been reached to 45 to 50%. Okay. Now, what 50 to 55% faculty members are doing? They are pursuing their PhDs. Okay. So these are basically the quality of the TEQIP faculty members. Now come to the student part. Now whenever I myself has completed my BTech from a low income state or a backward college. Okay, that time when I was in final year, like in 2011, I had no pre-final year basically in 2010. I had no idea about the GATE examination or engineering services examination because even my faculty member were not aware about that. So my seniors, those who were preparing daily, they came and they said that okay, you can go for the preparation. Okay, after completing next year, means 2011. So I spent 2 years to prepare for the administrative and the engineering services examination in Delhi. Okay. Now, when we were preparing, the students, those who are studying nearby or NCR region, okay, the students, those who are studying in the NCR region in technical education, they are basically starting their coaching classes from second year onwards. Okay, they are not waiting for final year or completion of the final year because they do not have a faculty members. Okay, so there is no education in the colleges. They are just for the namesake. Okay, and they are directly joining the coaching classes and they are preparing from the second year onwards. Okay, now it's like it can be an advantage for the students, those who are living in a big cities. Okay, but the students, those who are living in a backward areas, especially like we are working where they do not have the ability to means they do not have the facility to get the coaching classes in that area particular. So as you all are aware that from last 1 year as the pandemic started, the complete education system of our country has been shifted from offline to online mode. Okay, and we don't know that when it will over because now the people are saying that there will be a chances of third wave in the August and September. So again, there will be like again this education system should continue online. So now last year also we were not we do not have that much facility of the online classes, but this time we have all the facilities, and because of the pandemic, like many parents of the students, those who are in BTech, right, in these areas, so we decided that that's why we decided something. Okay, not for everyone, but the student, those who want to learn something. Okay, so it's like the student, for the student, that there is a famous dialogue from the movie Super 30 of which is a biography of Anand Kumar sir, that Pratibha diye hai par sadhan nahi diye hai. Pratibha means the ability and sadhan means the facility. Okay, means if you have the ability but you do not have the facility. Okay, means you have the courage to achieve something but you do not have the resources. Okay, so for that we have started something, and I'm just briefing you about our initiation. That is first of all, is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay, ma'am. Fine. Now I'm just okay. There is we have created like a YouTube channel Okay, that is you can search through the TEQIP. You just type the TEQIP faculties, so this page will open. Okay. Now on this, basically, as I said, that we have started the classes for the 5 core branches first. Okay. So now, if I simply brief you, then you can just directly go to the playlist part. Okay. And here, like, what is the lectures today and day before yesterday, yesterday or day before yesterday has gone through. So it will be there. And is the GATE mathematics is engineering mathematics is all common for all the branches. There is some only few differences. So that we are covering maximum from all the branch aspects. Okay, so these are the subjects or the parts, like linear algebra is completed, calculus is completed. Right now the vector calculus is going on, as well as the ordinary differential equation. And apart from this, these are the core branches. Okay, like civil engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, electronics, and mechanical engineering. Like, I'm from mechanical, so I also have created one of the subject there, that is machining and the machine tool operations. Generally, it is 2 to 4 marks every time asked in the GATE examination. Okay, so like you can go through these subjects, that how many subjects are available, and you can start preparing for these GATE examinations. Also, like we are taking both mode, like there is a recorded session which is we are premiering at particular time after the completion of your university lectures and all these things. Okay, and we are sometimes we are going for the live classes as well. Okay, maximum time nowadays we have started the live only. Okay, it was like previously, like when we started in the April or May, that time only we were going through the recording session. Okay, now apart from this, like you can go through these courses and you will study very good, but it's like you have to maintain a rhythm. Okay, because definitely there will be a disturbance if you are studying from the home. Okay, so for that, basically we have continuously doing these toppers talk sessions. Okay, today also at 3 p.m. we have a toppers talk with the GATE qualified student. Okay, so we are organizing this toppers talk, the students those who have qualified the GATE and the engineering services examination. Okay, and also we are organizing like Q&A session, in which the TEQIP faculty are participating, and this will be live, like, so you can students can ask the questions there if they have any doubts, like how to prepare, what are the strategies that we have to follow, how to make a how to score like within a time, because there are 65 questions for 3 hours, and sometimes we feel that these 3 hours is not enough for the 65 questions. Okay, so sometimes it happens. So these kind of questions you can ask in Q&A session. Also, like there are number of websites which you can get the access of that job notification. Okay, but what we are doing is we are providing that notification along with the strategy, that what strategy you have to follow, as well as what are the notification which is coming through the GATE examination, that also we are providing. Okay, especially for the first year students, also we have started one of the session, like let's bridge the gap, in which basically the first year student can access the videos of basic subject like basic civil engineering, basic electrical engineering, and the C programming. Okay, these are our YouTube channel, and maximum are all are engineers. Okay, so you can better access it than me. Okay, and there is one more thing, that recently 2 weeks back we have created our own website. So that is you can just directly search on the Google, that is TEQIP Faculties. Okay, so when you will search, this portal will be open. Okay, and why I'm briefing that we are starting the test series, online test series, and it's free for all. Okay, there is no charges. Okay, so you can just directly go to the registration part. Okay, and just open the student portion, and in the student first column there are first 3 rows, there is a name related with the name. Second, then 2 are related with your mail IDs and confirm mail ID, then password, then state in which you are studying. Okay, right now if I say ICFAI University, then that is in Tripura, so you can just search it from here that this is Tripura. And as I yesterday only we have created this one, this city part, so you can get it in West Tripura. If there will be any changes, we will change it accordingly. Okay, so there is the ICFAI University is there. Okay, and you can choose any branch, in which branch you are, and you can register it there. Okay, at the end of registration, means after successful registration, you will get an email, confirmation email, through which you will get a user ID login credential basically. Okay, so here user login is there. You can just put the login ID and password. Okay, so whenever we are planning that in the mid of July, like from 15th of July, we are planning the test series, so you can access all the tests. Okay, and okay, so this is all from my side, and thank you so much for listening, guys. Okay, now I am handing over this screen to Rahim sir. Rahim sir. Okay. Hi, ma'am. It's you can also take.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for sharing so much of information with us. Now, the speaker is Rahim Uddin, sir. He has completed his master degree from NIT Calicut with Power Electronics in 2017 and pursuing PhD from NIT Srinagar on the topic Matrix Converter Control Drive. He is currently working as an assistant professor in Electrical Engineering Department at IISc Pulwama. He has more than 5 years of GATE training experience. Now the session is over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I am very much delighted by the words of the Pro VC and the welcoming part of your institute that you have given me the platform to show the directions of some of the future researchers and GATE qualified engineers in our engineering field. I'll be sharing my slide. Just please confirm me whether it's visible or not.
Okay, sir.
Hello, is it visible?
No, sir. Not yet.
No, sir.
Now it's
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes.
I have just.
Yes.
Thank you. So I am Rahimuddin. So I will start with one of the famous phrase, that is, destiny is a matter of not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. So if you are planning to have a good destiny or you have to change your fate, just do your work accordingly and start changing the small things and convert it into a big thing. Then only you can change your destiny for that. Now, for why we are more focused on this GATE exam, so there may be two paths. One is your focus will be eyeing on some of the prestigious jobs in your public sector undertakings, that is your PSU, central government jobs or state government jobs. That is the prime motive of each and every student that in India, that one of if any aspirants or GATE aspirants, they always wanted to get into those sectors. But there are one more path is that if that is your higher studies, and that is in your IITs, IIScs, NITs, and some international universities. And those paths starts from your GATE scorecard, and the way you do. You have scored the number you scored in your GATE exam, the rank you score, that destiny gives you the different paths and make you choose. Some of the students can say that, sir, I am just qualified, and some of the student can say that I am the topper. So there is a difference between qualification and there is a difference between the toppers. The topper has a two-way path, but when you are qualified, just qualified means you are good in that respect, but you are not have choice. You don't have choice for future. So that's you must have to understand the difference of qualification and getting a good rank. Now, why we are actually doing for it? For the first three, that is your public sector undertaking, DRDO, ISRO, BARC opportunities, and there is a chance for doing masters or PhDs in IITs, IIScs. These three are the direct benefits you can get from GATE exams. But what are the indirect benefits which you can get? These days, for the campus recruitment that are coming, they are demanding GATE scorecards also. Okay, so that is one of the indirect benefits that is coming here. Next is there is most of the people who wanted to change their area from technical to management area. There are some programs that are coming in IIMs and NITIE, that is NITI, and that supports GATE, that supports give you the eligibility criteria of GATE scorecard in those programs. Okay, we will tell you those programs also. Next is that it helps you preparing for other competitive exams like IRS, IES, and state government jobs also. So if you are preparing for GATE, GATE is one of the standards, you can say. It is one of the toughest exam that can be counted in India. For technical level, it is one of them. So if you are preparing for GATE, you may land up to qualify or land up getting some good state government jobs or getting some good central government jobs also. Next is that there is your aptitude skills,
Rahim,
technical.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Are you changing the slides? I think it's not visible.
Hello? Is it not visible?
No, sir. Make it
Slides are
presentation.
visible, but the slides are not changing.
Yeah, the change in slide transition is not visible.
Is it now visible now?
No, sir. You can off sharing, then start again sharing. That will be better, I think.
Okay, sorry. Thank you. I'm just resetting it up.
Yeah.
Is it now okay?
No. Now you started sharing.
Is it now okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Just please confirm. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, I think you can go for full screen, sir.
Yeah, full. From my end, I have done full screen.
Presentation mode on कर दीजिए.
From my end, I have done full screen, ma'am. Is it okay?
No, sir. Still it is not in slideshow mode.
I think you
Slideshow
can press
mode I have opened.
F5 pressing, I think will come.
No, actually, I have done it, ma'am.
Okay.
Is it okay?
No, sir.
Hello, Rahim.
Slideshow mode I have done. Yeah,
Sir, I'm telling one thing. You can do, first of all, you need to share full screen and then make your PPT as full screen. Then it will be visible. Firstly, you need to share full screen of your laptop.
Is it now okay? No.
Sir, presentation
Is
mode
it
on.
okay?
Yes, sir. And now we all can see your screen, but it is not in presentation mode or slideshow mode. So you can select it from slideshow tab or else in the button, whatever may be.
Actually, ma'am, I have done that.
Yeah,
slideshow
I
mode
could
from
sometimes
my end.
sometimes it happens. I could understand, but don't know why it is like this.
Hello, sir. Do one thing. Just stop sharing right now and just follow the instruction what I'm saying. Just stop the sharing.
Yeah, I
Now,
stopped sharing.
Share full screen. Now share full screen. full screen of your laptop.
Okay.
Okay. Entire screen.
Entire screen, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Is it coming?
After sharing, it will be visible here. Wait for 2 seconds. Yes. Now make it full screen. Now you should make
Okay.
it
Okay.
full
Okay.
screen.
Yeah. Okay. Is it
Now
coming?
fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I'll restart my things from where I left off. That what are the GATE benefits? So there are 3 direct benefits you can get. Is that you can get jobs in your public sector units, and you can get opportunities in your DRDO, ISROs, and BARC, or you can do masters and PhDs in your ISCs, NITs, and IITs. But what are the indirect benefits? Is that some of the campus recruitment, they prefer getting high GATE scorecard, so that they are making it as a benchmark for some of the good companies, high profitable companies. They are making it that. There are some areas in your NITI and IIMs that gives you that they have started some management programs, and that management programs have given the eligibility criteria for GATE scorecard for that. So student who prefer who wanted to change their area from technical to non-technical in the management program, they can go for this. They can go for these programs, and they can highlight that benefit. The next is, if you have qualified for if you are preparing for GATE, there are chances that some of the good students that score better, they may land up in some of the good other central government jobs as well as in state government job, that is your IRS, Indian Engineering Service. And I have seen many of my friends that they have got good ranks in GATE exams, they have got good jobs in PSU also, but they end up in they have resigned within a year, and then they have again prepared for GATE and again IES exams, and they got good positions for in the central government jobs. So that is one of the passions when you start preparing for GATE, because the level and the standards of GATE is quite different, and you enjoy doing it. It becomes a passion for someone, because once your point of view is that if you struggle for 8 hours a day, you definitely want the 3 hours that you are going to face in the GATE exam. That show must be a toughest part. So GATE takes you the best out of you. That is for sure. Next is the aptitude and technical sections. In the GATE, that level of that section is quite difficult, and the standard is very high. So that makes you achieve your aptitudes are very high, and especially if you are scoring at a higher ends, if you are good, having good ranks, aptitude sections give you an extra advantage in your high rank. Suppose if you are getting 700 rank through your technical knowledge, you can get into 400 ranks just by scoring good numbers in your aptitude. If you have good aptitude section or mathematical section, you can end up in a good high rank zone. So that is one of the benefits you can prefer thinking of it. Next is the areas that which we can join after GATE, and that is your from your research point of view, that is your MTechs. So basically the eligibility criteria is no doubt that is you must have BTechs or PE, and that is minimum the percentage must be your 60%, and that is your valid scorecard. Now here the valid scorecard does not mean that you will get admission directly in your good IITs and NITs. I am just mainly focusing on the rank. So if you are good rankers, you will definitely land up in good NITs and IITs. and you can get good research areas. That is one of the biggest, that is one of areas that is, you can say, that branch in your field. Like I am from electrical, I have my the good branch that you can prefer is your power electronics, control systems. These are power systems. These are some of the good areas that is you can prefer for. Now under MTechs, if you get into a MTech, that is generally we say that MTechs are generally for 2 years, and you get a stipend or of rupees 12,400. That is your assistancy, and you are getting the position which you get is your teaching assistants or teaching assistant through project. That is what you are getting. There is one more area, that is your research assistant, and that is for 3 years, and you are getting actually 3,400. That is the amount that you are getting. Next is your project staffs. You can be recruited as for a project. It may vary depending on the fundings of your institute, and it may vary from 3 years to 1 year to 3 years. That depends on the project's funding. Next is your institute staff, and this is next is your sponsored staff. So these are the different institute staffs is mainly for your permanent staff for that institute. Okay. One more area that we have talked about, that is your NITI and IIMs, that programs, PGDIE, and these are some of the special programs that are for the management people that can be explored out. And this what you achieve after doing MTechs. So once you get into your after doing MTechs from good colleges, you will be you can get a chance to get into some of the good companies in your research and development areas in the company level or in the industrial level. And you can also get chance to work in your PSUs or state industries. You can develop your entrepreneurship, and that is one of the thing that you always you must encourage yourself, because if you get a good and core knowledge of a particular area, you will definitely also know that do's and don'ts of that area, and that's why you can encourage yourself for that. Next is the academics. No doubt, after these days, after MTech for academics part, as an assistant professor, you must have more than that. From MTech, you can go for your PhDs. Then only you can be recruited as assistant professor. But for a lecturer, that is your college in diploma college, you can get an advantage or edge through MTech degrees. So next, the PhD degrees. Once you achieve your MTechs, you can directly get into the PhDs. But there are one more area that is coming. That is the PhD, direct PhD. That some of the institute have started that they don't want MTechs. They want direct. They will give you directly PhD, but that PhD is for 5 years. So the credit limit, you have to do the same thing. That is the course work that what you do in MTechs. They will be training you for that also, plus the extra work for PhD. But for PhD, you will be getting a teaching assistantship. That is your teaching assistant post you will get, and that is for your 5 years, and that varies from 31,000 to 35,000. The one more area is that research assistant. So these two posts is mentioned once you apply for the PhD thing, and you must know that what is the difference. If you are as a teaching assistant, you have slightly less pay band compared to the research assistant. Now there are some teaching assistants through projects also, and that amount varies depending on the project funds. So you can get 20,000 also, you can be getting 50,000 also. It depends on the teaching assistant and funding agency that they give. There are some of the fellowship awards also that are decided by your MHRD, DST, CSIR, and UGC. So these are some of the areas that you can explore in PhD. and there you will be landing up after PhD. You can get a post as a scientist post in your DRDO. You can get again a post in your PSUs and your research and development area. And no doubt, the assistant professor minimum criteria that you can the eligibility in these days, that is in academics, is from PhD. Now, those who are interested in doing something internationally, those who want to go for international level, they want to pursue some good good degrees in good colleges in international level, they can go for MS, that is your Master in Science and Research. The eligibility criteria is MTechs and ME and MTechs. And for that, there are some institute that is in your Singapore in Singapure, that is your NTU, National Technical University, and Singapore. Some is your Germany, TU Munich, RW and HN. These universities gives eligibility to the GATE scorecard, and varies on the it depends on the university that gives, but the stipend is quite high, and you can it's way more big. You can say you can afford that studying there. So that is what one of the areas. Again, from there you can you have almost all the similar paths. You can join scientist, stay path on that also. But if you do MS from outside, definitely you have some good levels. You will be regarded in good, and you will have more exposure in all the industrial level as well as in academic level. So definitely those universities takes more and gives you more after once you get the degree. So once if you have got good scorecard, and if you have come into the range of that you will get into your public sector undertaking, that you can expect that below 100 rank, if you are getting in electrical engineering, if I particularly mention. So you can get into your PSUs, and for state government jobs or any, so that range exceeds to 200 to 300 for that. So if you are getting those ranks, you can directly enter into your PSUs, and in that PSUs, no doubt, you have this package is quite high. You will get extra advantage of traveling allowance, DNS allowance. You will be getting a post upgradation, job security is there, and no doubt there is a social stature, and you can feel that in your society also. And for that, there are different levels. That is your management executive levels. That is also equivalent to your grade of assistant engineer. And there are another level, that is your engineer level, that is grade 3, grade 2, and grade 1 level. So that is in your public sector undertaking. Now, these are some of the PSUs that you can prefer, that prefer GATE exams results, and some of these ONGCs, Power Grid, NHPCs, these are the big undertakings. Next, these are some of the salary structures of the mini Ratnan companies, and they are giving you what, like here, if you mention ONGC, that is your salary structure is from 24,900 that to 50,000. That is a basic pay you can expect. But that if you see the pay scale, it is 13 lakhs per annum. That is 1 lakh expected in 1 month. That's what the ONGC gives you out. Similarly, NHPCs, NTPCs. So these are some of the PSUs. Nothing but last, I will end up my slides with telling you that GATE definitely changes your fate. Okay, so if you struggle hard, you will get something good. Thank you for listening to me. Up to it, I will I'll stop sharing my slide.
Thank you, sir, for your motivation. I hope all of our students will get motivated after seeing all the things, and they will definitely prepare to rank a high grade score for their upcoming journey. Thank you, sir. Now, the speaker is Mr. Safat Khan. He has completed his master's from IIT Kharagpur in 2016, presently pursuing PhD from NIT Rourkela and working as an assistant professor in Food Technology Department in IUST Avantipura. He has more than 3 years of GATE training experience. Now the session is over to you, sir. Sir, is unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, ma'am. I first would like to thank our ProVC sir for such humbling and encouraging words of praises for us. We really get encouraged by such words of prominence from such I may say from such big academic leaders that we always inspire ourselves from. So I would like to begin my lecture, or what I would say talk. It is basically a little bit of my personal experience on how to prepare for GATE. What are the strategies one should have for GATE examination? So first, I would like to bring in my screen. Okay, share your entire screen. Okay, ma'am, is my screen visible?
Not yes, yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. It's completely.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
Okay. So first of all, let me tell something about GATE 2022. It is being now the next year it will be organized by IIT Kharagpur. So now, if you have to prepare, all the technicalities have been already addressed by my previous speakers very wonderfully. But let us get down to the strategies. So let us see how to prepare for GATE examination. So divide this examination into two parts and take these two parts very seriously. One is mental preparation and the second one will be the technical preparation. Both are equally important. We, in our quest to prepare for our various competitive examinations, we only try to prepare technically, academically, but that is not a good way to prepare. You have to give 50%, I think half of your preparation should be mentally, how to prepare your own self first mentally. Then you can go on to the technicals about the examination, how to prepare, what are the things that you need to study. So how to prepare yourself mentally. So the first thing, there are certain enemies, there are certain ghosts that come to you into your mind that stop you from clearing the gate, getting a good rank. So what are those ghosts, those enemies, that self-created enemies? I would first of all say stress. So this is one of the things that I find most of in rampant in most of the students. They say like, sir, it is a big exam, there is a lot of syllabus, it will be difficult. So this is a stress. There is a lot of stress. Like, how will I prepare? Stress. The second one is fear. Like, what do I do if I fail? So I'm putting up my 1 year into the preparation, and after putting up 1 year of my preparation, I may not be able to qualify this exam. So what will I do afterwards? So these are certain things that first you need to address. First you need to answer your own self. Number one, GATE, it's just an entrance examination. It's nothing more than an entrance examination. Just relieve of yourself by addressing the right thing in the right manner. So what is GATE? GATE examination is just a kind of entrance examination. But yes, it does open up doors to some of the most wonderful opportunities in engineering that you will ever get. But just at the end of the day, it is an exam. Even if you may not be able to qualify, maybe out of 100 students, there will be only 20 or 30 or 40 students who qualify. But that does not mean it is the end of the day. But you have to try to get yourself into those 20%, 30%, so that you will be also among the qualifiers. See, okay, the second thing is fear of failure. This is the thing that just stops us, that just prevents us from preparing for the GATE examination. I see some of the wonderful students. In my class, I view tutorials and I can see some of the people who are not getting good grades, but still they are able to qualify. They have concepts and they are able to clear. They are able to solve such numericals that require some hard concepts, and they do have it, but they do not prepare for GATE just because of their fear of failure. They think if I will prepare, I may not be able to qualify. I don't have it in me. I may not be able to qualify. This fear of failure, I think, prevents almost a large quantity of students from qualifying the examination. So what do you have to do? You have to just do away with this failure. Don't try to just. There are two energies. I always believe there is a positive energy and there is a negative energy. Negative energy will land you up in the negative zone only. So positive energy will always give you success. So how to address this fear of failure? By being positive. You have to be positive. Yes, I will be in those 20%. I will do this. I will be able to qualify this exam. I will be able to go into the IITs with a good all India rank. Yes, I will do it. If I put hard work, so where from you will you get that confidence? That confidence will only come from hard work. So you have to rely upon your hard work. That if I am putting up the hard work, I will definitely qualify again. Whenever this question comes up, this ghost comes up, this enemy comes up, calls you, hey, you cannot qualify this examination. Just tell him, no, I am putting up the hard work. I am doing everything that is required by me to qualify this exam, and I will qualify. This is an energy. This energy is the positive energy that will land you up in a success zone. So these are the two things that first you need to do. Prepare yourself mentally, get rid of this fear of failure, and just kind of de-stress this exam. At the end of the day, it is just an exam. I may have also prepared for multiple exams. I can tell you I was preparing for JEE. I couldn't qualify, but that was not the end of the life. Yet I was able to get an admission in my IIT. Maybe not in BTech, but in MTech. So that does not mean that one single window exam is the end of the life. So de-stress yourself. Get rid of this fear of failure. Then come to the technicals. First, you have to prepare. That means you are mentally prepared. Now, what are the technicals? Now, you get on to the examination. First, check the syllabus. What is the syllabus of your examination? What do you have? What have you studied in your bachelor's examination? Then see the pattern of the examination. So the first thing that once you come to the GATE examination, the first thing is that you have to definitely prepare yourself mentally. After your mental preparation, you get down to the technicals. How do you start with the technicals? In the technicals, you first do the thing you first do is what's the syllabus? Read out the syllabus. Just understand comprehensively understand what you have to. What are the things that are being asked in the GATE examination? Check the pattern of examination. What kind of examination? What kind of questions are being asked? Are they mostly numerical? From which portion they are? Most of the questions are coming. And remember one thing: the GATE has a very peculiar property that if you study previous 10 years paper, definitely 20 to 30% of the marks you have already attained. There will be slight bit of change, but 20 to 30% of the paper gets repeated if you qualify, if you solve last 10 years paper. So try to solve 10 to 15 years last 10 to 15 years papers. That will definitely get you around 10 to 20 marks additional. Okay, so the first thing is get the syllabus, read it comprehensively, examine the pattern of the examination, then get down to the other part, that is there will be sections in your GATE paper. Like in our food technology, we have certain food engineering, food microbiology, food chemistry. Definitely there will be similarly there will be patterns of examination in every subject, whether it is civil engineering, electrical engineering, whether computer science, mechanical engineering. There will be definitely certain sections which you have to address. There will be some sections that are more important. There are two exams. I have qualified NET, I have qualified GATE. But when I qualified NET, everything was asked. There was a surface depth of checking of knowledge, examination of knowledge, but everything was asked. Every portion of the syllabus was touched. But when I qualified GATE, I found that they do not ask every part of the syllabus. They won't ask you you don't need to touch every section of your syllabus. You need to touch certain sections that have been frequently addressed, frequently asked in your previous 10, 15, 20 years of GATE solved papers, in your GATE examinations. So address those topics. I'm not saying you have to leave anything. I am saying you have to give most priority. You have to divide your GATE preparations in the topics and arrange them in the order of most likely, most significant, less significant. So divide your time rationally. You have to put most of your time to those topics that require most significant, which are most likely to be asked and which have been most likely asked. So give your most of the time to that term, then to the significant, then low significant. So if you get time, then you can go on with the lower chunk of this pattern. So what is the thing we learned right till now? We are learning how to prepare the GATE examination. We learned it how to prepare ourselves mentally. Then we are learning how to prepare ourselves technically. So technically we went. Technically we can see we have to get the we have to understand the pattern syllabus. Then we have to classify our examinations into the sections about how which are more important, less important. Then prepare the time, then devote the time to these topics accordingly. So this will prepare ourselves better. So what are the other things that important things that you need to do? Number one, make a timetable. See, time is more important than money. This is the I always follow this principle that the most important thing one gets is time. So you utilize this time very efficiently, proficiently. How do you utilize this time? Make a timetable. It may be possible. It may not be possible to follow timetable on 100% adherence basis, but still you have to try to get yourself aligned, disciplined. See, these preparation of examination preparations also teach us how to be disciplined. You have to make timetable. You have to set targets that within 15 days I will complete this portion. So within 15 days, how you complete it? You make a timetable. You make a timetable. You adhere to it strictly, and you will definitely try to complete that topic within a set time frame. So this is another important thing that you always should do. You have to make a timetable. Then what is the other thing? The other most important thing that I found in my GATE preparation was making up of short notes. So what does this short note mean? Means like I have devoted one day of time to learn certain 2 or 3 topics. But if my memory is not as good as maybe some extraordinary people's memory, I consider myself as an average student. So how do I remember this thing? I make just a simple short note of that topic, whatever I studied today, and try to pen down the formulas that I finally found that I use to solve this numerical. And there will be some concept like here I don't have to put minus. I don't have to put plus. So this thing I will always remember. I will note down. So I will note down this thing. So this will help me to prepare my GATE examination better. So preparation of short notes is equally important. So and what is the other thing? The other thing that is most important is okay, what do I study? What do I read? There are a plethora of books available in our markets. If you wish to find a book for your one GATE examination, you will find tens of authors who have written down some good books. But you don't need to study everything. You cannot purchase every book and study it because too many books spoil the food. So you have to first identify only a few books that you require. You have to consult only those particular books which will be sufficient for you to qualify exam. Studying everything will land you nowhere. You're studying every book will land you nowhere. You have to study particular topics. You have to give more time to some particular topics, and you have to study specific books. You don't have to study every book that is available in the market. First thing is most important thing is GATE Explorer. It has no alternative. Solving the last 10 to 15 years of papers, you have to do it anyway. Come what may. So I think these are the points which I wanted to share with my with the students of BTech in this prestigious university. So I think these points will definitely help. With these words, I wish to thank the university and the authorities, especially the dean sir, also for giving me the opportunity to share my GATE preparation experience with all of the students that are studying there. Thank you, sir. Thanks once again.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Now the session is open to all for question and answer. All of you can ask whatever you want to ask to our speakers regarding this initiative. Our speaker will definitely try to clear all your doubts.
Yes.
Students, please ask your questions.
Either you can ask in the chat box or you can open your mic and ask.
I have one question.
Yes, sir, please.
Yes. Actually, all that effort that you are putting forward for to give training, coaching to the students for preparing this GATE examination is very, very noble work. And we have seen that many of our students often they join in some online courses where they used to get only some study material, some questions, etc. Right? But there is no guidance from a teacher. Now you used to conduct some live sessions, right? There students can raise their questions.
Right.
Do you provide any some practice questions, etc.?
Sir, actually, right now we are not providing any practice session, practice questions. But like as I'm covering, like I am from mechanical, so I have taken one of the 2-3 lectures, like I have taken. So after that, I am sharing 2-3 questions homework sheet to the students in our Telegram group. Okay, so they can answer it and share it in that Telegram itself, or they can share the answer of that. And after 2-3 days, we are replying for that session. Okay, and we are planning for this this test series as well, and it is free for all the students from the 15th of July, most probably.
A test series you are going to be, right? So that
Yes.
will be the student can appear this practice test actually, right?
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
And then they can test their understanding and level of preparedness, etc. on this.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Recently, like, sir, I also organized one of the marathon. Like, it's in online terminology, it's a marathon, but it's like 3-hour session. Okay, from 9 to 12 in the morning session on Sunday. Because generally the gate examinations are on Saturday or Sunday in the morning or afternoon shift. So I tried that. Students should participate in this examination, and they should get the ability to solve the question within this time. So it will definitely give the advantage of critical thinking, that how to think during this time to the students. So that's
Often students say that we could not finish the question paper, means it is so lengthy. So in that test series
Yeah.
will definitely help the student to prepare themselves for the exam.
exactly, sir.
Nobody is asking a question.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is
Please.
it necessary to register for all the students? Registration is necessary?
Ma'am, actually, yes, registration is necessary because they will get a confirmation mail, and they will get a login credential. So whenever we will we will start our test series, so they can access all the tests from there itself, and they will get a scorecard of that, and along with that, other things like how much time they have spent to do particular questions. Okay, so for these things, there should be necessity of for joining this registration form.
Okay, for only
And-
giving the test. No.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, they can access videos, or they can join live classes. As we are like generally the universities are working from 9 to 12 or 5. 9 to 4, 9 to 5. Okay. After that, like from 6 o'clock, we are starting our classes in the night session. 6, 8, and 10 p.m. So they can access this video, or they can access the live. They can join the live classes. If we are premium our videos, then that time also the faculty member is available on that. So if the student has any doubts, they can ask in that live chat box. So they will reply. Faculty member will reply to them.
There is one question in the chat box. There is one question in the chat box. Sailab Banik. So here students, sir, sometimes people say preparing for 70, 75 is better than preparing for 100. What is your view in it? Here's a second question. Another thing is that people used to tell us as soon as possible to start the preparation of GATE. So now I just completed second year. I have 1.5 years for 2023 GATE examination. How much time I have to give?
Okay.
Question one
Yeah.
Hey, can you see the chat box?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yes. He has put one more question actually. Sailab
Yeah.
Bani.
Yeah, actually, Shalab, like first question is preparing for 75 marks is better than But like Shalab, if you are preparing for the like nowadays, if you see the competition in the market, then the students, those who are getting 70 marks, they are not getting sometimes IITs because their rank is more than 2000. Okay, means above 2000. Okay, so it's, if you want to pursue higher studies, then you definitely need a rank less than 1000. Okay, so you do not think that 75 marks is sufficient for the present time scenario. If you see the present scenario, okay. So whatever the things are you are going through during this time, okay. The जो भी आप subjects, you whatever the subjects that are you are in second year as you mentioned. So right now because you are in second year right now, so in second year that you cannot appear in the GATE examination. But when you will come in third year, uh, they have the criteria like pre-final year students and final year student can appear in the GATE examination. Okay, because the reason of that is most probably like if you will see the subjects of the GATE examination, then there are 12 to 13, 12 to 13 subjects are there, and if you will cover third year, then most probably around 9 to 10 subjects are over technical part. Okay. So in second year, you can just start whatever the subject is going on in the class, your classes. Okay, you can just go through the previous year questions of the GATE examinations. Okay, and just try to make a synopsis part. Synopsis means today, man or sir has gone through a relationship. Okay, then you just note down that formula and whatever the problems are available on the previous year question, you can just go through that and try to cover that one. Okay, for second year students. But when you will come in the next year, you should prepare. You should make a strategy. Okay, and that's it. What I can say. Shabat sir, if you want to say something on this one.
Well, I wish to share how I did start my GATE preparation. I qualified my GATE examination in 7th semester. So I would first tell you, you are only a semester, I think this year from third year onwards, a candidate can appear for GATE examination. So you can appear for your GATE exam, GATE 2022. Should definitely appear for it because this will give you a very real feel of how the GATE examination looks like, what are the lacunas, where you need to improve, and maybe if you are good in your preparation, you may qualify it next year only. So, point number one. Point number two, I think the best time to start for the GATE examination is 5th semester. 5th semester is like you have already gone through half of your BTech degree, and you are now having some good feel about how your subject is, what are the things that may be asked. So, from 5th semester, I definitely did start my preparation. What did I do first? I first started getting my Gait Explorer. I started identifying what are the topics, what are the most frequently asked questions, and I started to just prepare them. I started to practice. The most important thing in your Gait examination is how many revisions you have done. By the time I was appearing in my 7th semester, I have done 5 revisions of my Gait syllabus, whatever I did prepare. I did not prepare 100% of my topic. I prepared maybe somewhere around 75-80%, but I had done numerous revisions. I can remember I had a copy I used to, and once you make short notes, the next revision will take first time you will study will take 5-6 months, then 3 months. Then the more number of revisions you do, the less time it takes you. And your remembering coefficient is enormous. So you should definitely start early. Yes, I agree, and you should definitely aim for revisions. I think I must.
So there is one more question. One question from the Shelik Bani. That he is from CSE department, and he is asking that for which he should go for. Like competitive programming is also there nowadays, and GATE. So which is more preferable to give time?
See, I am from food technology background, but having been in IIT Kharagpur for 3 years, I must say one thing that if there was a student, there were like 2 categories of students. If there was a student from CSE background in IIT, we used to look. He used to be looked upon like he's something extraordinary in the campus. Why? Because we know in IITs when the placements start, there are 3 tiers of companies. There is day 1 company, day 2 company, and day 3 company. So their companies are all big MNCs who offer you like millions of rupees of packages. So the best packages goes to CSE only. So I think if you can get down to the gate, if you can go to an IIT, the best packages in an IIT they are always for the computer science engineering background people. Some of the fields I must say like there are fields like civil, food. The highest package used to be their average or below average package. So your package, the best package in an IIT is definitely from computer science engineering. If you can go around and get a seat in for admission for in MTech in IIT, I think you will always be very happy about the decision that you have chosen IIT ahead of any competitive exam. Maybe someone else with a CSE background can tell better, but from my experience, I've always felt like the CSE background in IIT, there is nothing like that.
Right. There is one more question by Sonia Begum. She has completed his graduation in this year only, and she is asking about how to create the GATE 2022. She has corrected as well. Only 7 months are remaining. So whether if it is possible that then where we can get all the study material and which type of books we should follow. So
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You please go.
yeah, for this basically, I'm also an educator on our YouTube channel. So, Sonia, basically, we have targeted that within 4 months, we have to complete our syllabus. Okay, if I'm from mechanical, so I have to complete the mechanical part within 4 years. Means not me alone, other faculty members are also there. After that, like we will start the crash course. Okay, so it will be like 7 months are remaining, and 7 months are enough for the gate preparation, or you can achieve a good rank. Okay, because because in January there is one more like if along with the gate preparation you can go for the engineering services objective examination as well, because that is in January first week most probably. Okay, so you can start preparing from now onwards, and whatever the study material that you needed, which you can access all the videos and live class session in free, okay, from our YouTube channel, as well as the study material, like whatever the like I'm delivering the lecture on the YouTube, I'm using the pen tablets. Okay, so we are just saving that annotation parts, and after the syllabus is completed, after that we are sharing it to our students in Telegram group. So that study material also you can access to that Telegram. Okay, yeah, that is all from my side in that.
Madam, there is no more questions.
Yes.
Okay, sir, I think what YouTube channel?
YouTube channel name is you can directly search from the TEQIP Faculties. Okay, TEQIP Faculties. Okay.
Okay. I hope there is no more questions.
Yeah.
And I think all of us already know what are the importance of GATE for our future. So definitely, I hope all our students will prepare accordingly. And we know that there are so many professional organizations which are providing GATE coaching that cost a lot. And most of us cannot avail that thing due to some financial issues. So as all these lectures and materials are freely available, I think all of us will get benefited by this initiative. Thank you all for this great initiative, sir, actually.
Thank you, ma'am. And once again, I would like to thank Pro VC sir. That as he also mentioned that the faculty members of TEQIP University is also participating in taking the GATE classes. So that's I congratulate to all the faculty members and VC sir to you for this, because I was also when I was working in Gandhinagar, that time also I was taking I was doing the same exercise. So it is like apart from your regular duties, you are paying something extra for the students. So I really congratulate all the faculty members, those who are doing such things. Thank you.
Now I would like to request our Dean sir to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, madam, for giving me this opportunity. First of all, that means I would like to thank all these TQ faculty members for taking this great initiative. So, along with me, I am sure that all faculty members as well as students, they have learned today then how to avail this free GATE coaching facilities organized by these TQ faculty members. And then what are the importance for qualifying GATE examinations, like in terms of job prospects in public sector companies, as well as for going for higher studies and research, what are the importance we have learned, and how to prepare for these GATE examinations, your mental preparedness as well as technical preparedness. And I'm sure that if the students will follow all these, then definitely they can clear. And I would like to encourage all the students and also all our department faculty member to encourage the student to go this YouTube video link of TQ faculty members, right? Then encourage the student to go through that. And regularly, if they go, then definitely large numbers of students can qualify the GATE examinations every year from our university. At present, although some of our students are qualifying, but the number is not that large. So we want that large numbers of students must qualify the GATE examinations. And we are doing that actually for GATE coaching. Some of the faculty members very, very motivated. They themselves are coming forward for conducting GATE coaching to our students. And definitely your initiative will help our students as well as faculty members to train themselves for qualifying GATE examinations. It's very, very important. And I didn't know about that. Some things I have got this information, like after qualifying GATE examinations, some of the students can go for higher studies in Singapore, Germany. Their universities, they accept the GATE schools. That I didn't know that. It's very informative for me as well. And thank you very much, Payal Madam, for communicating with all these double persons actually who are who has initiated this coaching program and organizing this orientation program today. I'm sure that this will be highly beneficial for all the students of our university, as well as from the student mouth, from this our university students, it will go to other institutions students also, and definitely many students will be benefited in near future. And I'd like to thank our OVC sir also for encouraging the faculty members and TQ faculty members and our faculty members and students for this orientations programs. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So,
Thank you so much, sir.
thank you.
File name shall be.
Yes, sir. Now,
We can end, right? Madam, we can end now?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I understand?
Okay. Professor Mohit, teacher. So we'll be in
Yes.
touch, okay? We'll be
Yes,
in
sir.
touch.
Sure, sir.
And if the time permits, then sometimes you visit our university, there will be great interactions with our faculty
you,
and
sir.
as well as students. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So should I end the meeting?